Coachella Valley, and welcome to Live with Your Chamber. I'm your host, Katie Stice, CEO at the Ranch and Mirage Chamber of Commerce, and we're so excited to bring you the stories of experts in your community, local business owners, local nonprofits, just the people that make up the fabric of our community, tell their stories. They're great resources here, and let's go ahead and bring out our guest today, Damian Jenkins, who is Division President at the Management Trust. Welcome, Damian.
Thank you so much, Katie. It's great to be with you.
Oh my gosh, it's great to have you here. We were just talking before we went live about the caliber of the Management Trust. You are an incredible local company. So for those folks out there who are not familiar, tell us a little bit about the Management Trust.
Absolutely. So the Management Trust, we are a company that manages country club operations and homeowners associations here in Coachella Valley, or either or. We manage communities anywhere from 5 homes all the way to 4,000 plus. We are a 100% employee-owned company. We were formed in 2005. And what I think is incredible about that is every employee owner that we have is fully vested in every single homeowner experience, as well as the board members of HOAs as well. And it's all about, it all starts with the amazing culture that we have. We have an amazing culture here of, first and foremost, the emotional employee engagement, which translates to emotional guest engagement and customer engagement.
Right.
And the rest falls in place. And I think that's the winning recipe for most businesses and for every business. And I will say that we've had some great successes with bringing our culture to life here, which I did a few years back. I implemented what we have here at Daily Huddles, where we get the team together on a daily basis and we talk about our cultural compass, and we talk about obviously industry knowledge and education, as well as topics that would be really helpful to help the team learn and grow. We also talk about recognition. We talk about, we recognize obviously the special occasions, birthdays, anniversaries. We also have some inspiration, and we end with a quote of the day, and then we go around the room. Because I really think that the biggest frustration in business is when there's a lack of communication from within the business, internally to the employees, and also to our clients. And so we like to keep the dialogue open every single day and open the lines of communication. And I have to say that it's made a big impact. And because of that, we got recognized recently by the California Association of Community Management, where we received an award for inspirational culture. And so I'm really pleased that that's the type of recognition that we're getting, and also the impact that doing these daily huddles has made on the entire company. We have 10 regions in total. Wow. And each and every region is now doing their daily huddles as well. And it's really bringing our culture to life and bringing us more alignment. Even though we're in 10 different regions, we're all on the same page as well, which is great. So really pleased about that. And when people say, okay, you're employee owned, so what? What does that mean? Well, how that differentiates us is because being an employee owned company, like I said, we are really fully vested in the success of each other and also the success of our clients. We really strive to provide solutions. We're a solutions oriented business as well. And we want to provide solutions to our communities that we support and partner with and manage. Absolutely. And so, which I think is incredible. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about as well is that, when it comes to,
and I just wanted to add in, I can just already see how not just culture is obviously king. And so by having those huddles and being able to really bring your team in, that communication, I know, is just so valuable. It makes everyone feel like they have a seat at the table, like they have a voice. But then you add on top of that it's employee owned, and there becomes this whole other layer of ownership and pride and responsibility that they're a part of this. And so I can just see how that completely has a ripple effect into the vendors and the homeowners and the different boards that you all work with. That's pretty special. And I would even say it's probably really rare.
It's rare and it's a game changer, I think, for what we do. And excuse me, I think that what's great about what we're talking about with culture, etc., is obviously there's a couple of quotes that I remember from my university days that still resonate with me to this very day. And the first quote is "Culture eats strategy for breakfast" by Peter Drucker. And the other one is "Culture is the invisible force in which innovation depends" by Lawrence Levy, who's the CFO of Pixar. It is absolutely spot on. You can't strategize or innovate until first and foremost you get your culture and your team aligned and all in this on the same page. And
it's the best thing that I've heard in honestly a long time, because it's been a couple of hard years. Folks are trying to attract and retain employees, and everyone's on a grind. But the concept of your team first to take care of your mission, the strategy, the innovation, everything else. I mean, it really is a game changer. So kudos to you for heading up that effort for this company and all of your locations. But it thanks also for sharing that today, because it really is one of those things that is contagious. I think once you start hearing the stories and understanding, it takes on a life of its own.
It really does. And when we talk about an employee-owned company, I think it's what's also worked really well for us, and we've seen some success with, is the fact that we have got great employee retention and also client retention during the pandemic, because we have not missed a beat. Yeah. Obviously, we followed all the safety protocols, but we did not miss a beat, and we didn't miss a day of work. And we made sure that we were taking care of each other and our clients. Absolutely. And we also have a culture where we like to empower our employee owners, because let's face it, they're coming in as an employee owner. We're all adults. We want to empower them and give them the autonomy to express themselves. And I think it's important not to just delegate and leave people just run off.
Right.
To give them the freedom and autonomy to express themselves, and then also have a little bit of trust but verify. I think having regular one-on-ones with your direct reports is so magical, and it's the key to success of engagement as well. And so that's worked really well for us as well. And I'm again, just to share that during the pandemic, we were very blessed not to miss a beat. And so our client retention and employee retention is really, really strong. And so really pleased about that.
Yeah, really, truly congratulations. And I appreciate you sharing that with all of us today. And let's start to get into some of the services that you all offer and provide. Tell us a little bit about those.
Absolutely. So obviously, HOA management, we do a lot. We do a lot more than people expect and actually realize, I think. So a few things to mention that we do. Obviously, in addition to serving our HOA communities, we have accounting, which to me, accounting is a service. It's not just a department. And I think accounting is one of the most crucial departments for HOAs. Excuse me, because at the end of the day, you want to have accurate financials, timely financials, and also we help communities build their budgets for future years as well. We also do, we have a great, controller here that has a CFO experience with another management company, and he is so engaged and involved that he teaches the employee owners. He goes to every board meeting. He also supports the finance committees and the treasurers, but he also helps educate the boards too. And in addition to being doing all the accounting aspect, he's also there to support with regards to reserve studies as well. He does, and he and our team at the Management Trust, we have the support from our headquarters as well to complete reserve studies. And I think that's a great benefit as well. And we price those in comparison to other reserve study companies, we're more inexpensive. So I think that's a great benefit as well. We also offer maintenance and handy person work services. So some of those, basic maintenance, painting, stucco repair, handy person type of work, we do that. We also do front gate renovation as well for communities. We also offer what we call, for the lack of a better word, an absentee home care. So in this valley, we have a lot of what we call our snowbirds that live here for 6 months and leave for 6 months. And so during the time when they've gone away, we offer the peace of mind services to them, where we'll go into their homes, we'll check on their AC, we'll run the water, flush the toilets, check the pool and landscaping, and make sure the house is in a great place. And also, when people are coming back from being away for 6 months, we also offer additional services as well, such as running their cars to the garage, or sorry, I should say garage, as you say out here. We run the cars to the garage. We also do airport pickups. We'll do grocery shopping, and we'll have the house cleaned ready. So when they come back to the valley, they can just slide right back into the lifestyle. And so
wow. Is there anything that you don't do? I mean, that in itself is already remarkable. And I feel like you're just even scratching the surface of, right?
Scratching the surface. We do have a lot of homes that utilize the service now, but it's growing for sure as word of mouth spreads and as people become more aware. And we, during the pandemic, we haven't had as much opportunity to get out and about and get the word out there of what we offer. We also offer HOAs, HOA insurance. We offer homeowners insurance as well. And we also offer home warranty services.
Great.
And in addition to all that as well, Katie, we do also have a hospitality arm. And what that hospitality arm is a team that we can go to provide services to country club operations.
And is that what you call trust hospitality? Is that what that program is? Okay.
That's trust hospitality. And so on our website, which you may see is managementtrust.com, and then when you go to the drop-down box on the left-hand side and you go to Trust Hospitality, you'll see that we offer hospitality services to country club operations. So it for example, the exact same as others would do: food and beverage, spa services, retail, events, and golf. We can do that as well, in addition to managing the HOAs. And so we can do both, or we can do either or. And so I think that's a differentiator right there as well.
And I'm going to just stop you for a second, because you are you're like must be a real mover and shaker in the community, because the comments are just, everyone's loving on you. People are congratulating you on your nomination as a part of A Few Good Men awards for the Ronald McDonald's House. Congratulations. Other people are talking about the culture that you were just explaining, how it's a win for everyone. And everyone's loving on you on Facebook. So congratulations. Yeah, you've got a lot of fans out there.
Thank you so much. I have to tell you that, I am very blessed to have an amazing team. I have a great team here. And I know it has to start with me, but I couldn't do without my team. And I'm so fortunate to have them all. And I just think the world of them. And I'm very, very honored to receive that award as well that was mentioned for, A Few Good Men and Women in Coachella Valley. When I first came out here 11 years ago, I went to A Few Good Men and Women of Coachella Valley event. And I was really blown away with the amount of giving back to nonprofits and philanthropy that it really inspired me. And I thought to myself, when I was sat there, I want to grow up and be like them someday. And to be actually a nominee, I'm really just, I'm humbly grateful, and really, really grateful to whoever nominated me for that award as well. And so really, really grateful for that.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yes, it's going to be fun to read all of these comments about you. So I can already tell you're doing an incredible job, not just with your company, but here within the entire Coachella Valley. But let's get back to the Management Trust. It's incredible learning about everything you do, who you are, Trust Hospitality. But I know you also wanted to talk a little bit about technology, how that is really becoming more of a key part of the company as well.
It really is. One of my colleagues referred to us as a tech-based and customer engagement company.
Love that.
And I was like, wow. I went to a leadership meeting recently as well, and I have to say that I was blown away with how much we've evolved in just a couple of years. And so what I really like about our company CEO, Bill Sasser, he always keeps up to speed with current trends and new technology. Like he really stays up to date with things. And, change is constant and we have to be nimble to change and to continue to succeed and progress and grow. And I'm really impressed with the technology that we have here. We have a great software platform, which is really, I think, differentiates us in this industry, and we have it available here at the Management Trust. We also have, which is most recently going live here in the California desert, we have Text Trusty, which is a 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, non-emergency artificial intelligence service, where it's a texting service where our clients and homeowners can actually text Trusty before, during, and after service hours. It's not to replace any of our services and reduce customer engagement. It is to add to it. And so it's incredible because it can be utilized for things like if a homeowner wanted to know what their account balance was, if they wanted to apply for a modification to their home through an architectural application, Text Trusty can send them that link. If the association had any, if there was an emergency, it would escalate to management. If the homeowner wanted to report water sprinklers that were, broken or whatever, Text Trusty would also communicate that to us as well. Work orders, Text Trusty would also share that with us as well to stay on top of. And not only that, the associations that use Text Trusty can also use it for push notifications for certain events they have going on in the community. And so that information will go to all the homeowners that have signed up for Text Trusty to be aware of upcoming events, whether it be, upcoming board meetings or a really fun activity or event in the community, as well as other things that are going on in the valley as well. And so that can be utilized for that as well.
And you can see how that would be really satisfying for someone if you've got something on your mind. It's a thought, it's a concern, it's an idea, to be able to send that out and get the ball rolling. But also probably a lot more engagement if you're looking for volunteers, attendees, or more board members, more committee members, things like that. Everybody is looking for ease of involvement or engagement, right, or participation. So that's really cool. I bet that that's been a game changer for you all. I can see how that would be.
Most definitely. And as we're coming out of this pandemic, I think it's a great tool to utilize as well for bringing the communities together again, to re-engage the communities, bridge the gap, get everybody back together, and to be able to have that sense of community and sense of engagement again, like we did before. And so I think it'll have a great impact on that as well.
Well, and speaking of community and your involvement even with the Ronald McDonald House, things like that. Tell us a little bit about how the Management Trust is involved in philanthropy in our area, because you have some really great participation, and even you're an honoree for, let me pull it up here, Business Star of the Year. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, thank you so much. So yes, so I chair the board for Desert Arc. I have a son with special needs, Gavin. He is an incredible young man. He's 13. And anyway, so he's really taught me a lot, just having a son with special needs, keeps my feet on the ground. And he is so loving. He'll hug and kiss you all day, Katie. But anyway, I'm the chair of the board for Desert Arc. I wanted to get involved way back when, but working in hospitality in the past at, the Ritz-Carlton, etc. I was asked to join the board back then, but I said to Richard Bolocco, the CEO of Desert Arc, I said, if I'm going to go on the board for somebody, I need to be able to give it my all. Yeah. And when I was in hospitality and hotels, as we know, the commitment is to work a lot of hours, which is needed, and that's fine. And I wasn't able to commit. But anyway, I got on the board once I joined the Management Trust 4 years ago. I reached out to my CEO, and he is amazing. He fully supports our efforts in philanthropy, and he said, if that's what your passion is and that's what you want to do, go for it. And so that was amazing. So right away, obviously got in touch with Richard, and we spoke, and I've been on the board for 4 years. Year one, I was a board director, and then for the last 3 years, I've been the board chair.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Well, first, before we even get into more, thank you for that. Thank you for enriching our community, and working with Desert Arc is one of my favorite charities in the Valley. I remember even for one of the golf tournaments at the first tee, I was able to be a caddy for some of the clients that were out golfing, and we just had the most amazing time. So thank you first for volunteering and helping to lead that incredible organization.
It is my honor to serve them. I love the board as well, the board of directors that we have. So much unique, talented individuals from around Coachella Valley, and it is an honor to be in the midst with them as well. And so to serve them as the board chair, I'm delighted to, but also to give back to the organization and serve the clients as well. I'll give you an example. We have many of our communities that utilize Desert Arc services. They have 4 divisions. They have janitorial, they have paper shredding, they have recycling, and also landscape maintenance as well. And they also have a what they call an enclave program, which basically is a team of 4. It's 3 clients and a coach that can help, for example, restaurants in the back of house, whether it be washing dishes and cooking or prep cooking. We have that as well. But we have a lot of the services from Desert Arc that we use here in my Palm Desert office as well, where we do paper shredding and recycling as well. And then in addition to that, we have many communities that utilize the services. And we were honored this year as Business Star of the Year, the Champions of Change Luncheon back in March, for providing so much opportunities to the clients with developmental and intellectual disabilities. And I've got to say, the most rewarding thing about it as well is not just because about what we do, but when we see the clients receiving the first paycheck and that smile on their face.
Yes.
It's incredible. I get choked up every time I see the smile on their face, and see the impact that we're making by giving these beautiful people that I think that should be out and about more often. I think they're just incredible, and they're making a difference. And I will tell you that the Desert Arc clients, they do a better job than some typical people and organizations. I have to share that, because they take such pride in what they do, and they stay focused on the compartmentalized area of focus and their job task. And I got to tell you, it's great quality. It really is.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I mean, on that note, I would love, love, love to work with you and Richard and even some of the team at Desert Arc to do a video, maybe just on Desert Arc one day, like we're doing today, to share, because especially now that, things are back open, everyone is looking, everyone is hiring, perfect opportunity to think outside of the box and bring in Desert Arc to see if we can make matches to work together. Let's do that.
That'd be great. I'd love that. I look forward to it. Thank you, Katie.
Certainly. Absolutely. Well, I just so appreciate you joining us today. And for those of you who are watching, it sounds like you already know who Damian is from his exposure and participation in the community, but the information is on the screen, managementtrust.com, as well as the phone number 760-776-5100. Please feel free to check out their website. I found it really informative, lots of great information on there. Trust Hospitality, the technology that you have. You're a really incredible company, and we're really lucky to have you here serving so many people. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Katie. And if I could just close by sharing a few more nonprofits that we give back to as well.
Absolutely.
We also, our biggest event of the year with the Management Trust, we support the USO across our entire company. So our 10 regions, we support the USO. But here, it all started here locally as well, and it's now impacting them on a more of a global level. So the USO is our biggest fundraiser of the year. We have another event coming up in November, and it is November the 18th is our gala. It's going to be held at the Agua Caliente Casino in Rancho Mirage. And last year, during the pandemic, we were able to generate a net $127,000 to the Bob Hope USO,
Oh
which is
my
incredible.
gosh.
Grace Pollock, my executive vice president, she is the chair of the committee, and she does all that hard work and heavy lifting. And in addition to the Bob Hope USO, I'm also the athletic director for the SoCal Coyotes nonprofit organization here as well. Incredible organization.
Very.
They impact the lives of many in
Mhm.
terms of through ministry and football, and
Mhm.
also they impact 50,000 children here in the Coachella Valley across all the schools in all 3 districts with their above the line program, which is also phenomenal. And
Yeah.
so, in addition to that, obviously Ronald McDonald House, like you mentioned, we're also involved in helping the YMCA, CVRM, and there's more as well. But just wanted to mention that, and yeah.
Unbelievable. And I mean, even all of those partnerships and the way that you support different nonprofits, other folks see that. And I mean, it really is inspiring to make sure that, not just are you doing a great job with the management trust, but this is the thing that we love to share with our residents and everyone that's here. This is why it's so important to keep your dollars local, shop local, get to know, your local business owners, because you're the ones investing back in our community, which creates such a unique experience for us to be able to live here, to have all of these amazing services. I love that it comes full circle. And I love that you guys really, really understand that as well. And again, just not to continue to toot your horn, but literally just a ton of comments about how amazing you are and the management trust is. So
Oh,
congratulations.
wow. That's lovely. Thank you so much. I'm also very proud of my team, and I think something that's a common theme in the business that we do at the Management Trust is nobody wants to be waiting for a long time for a response or a reply or a phone call back. And something that we've seen a common theme on, you'll see it on our Google 5-star reviews as well for the Palm Desert location here, that our most common theme is how timely we are to respond and how quick we are to respond to our clients, our board members, and homeowners. And so it's really, I'm really honored and blessed to have the team that I have. And this has been great to spend some time with you today, Katie. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And we're just really proud and honored to have you as a chamber member and as someone out there really making our community a better place to work, live, and play. So thanks for joining us today, Damian.
Thank you so much, Katie. You have a wonderful day, and look forward to seeing you soon.
All right. We'll see you soon, my friend. Take care.
Take care. You too. Thank you.
And thank you so much for joining us today on Live with Your Chamber. We started this series in 2020 to really introduce the entire community to our incredible local businesses and nonprofits. And we can't thank you enough for tuning in, sharing, liking, commenting. You all are really lifting up this business community as well. If there's a way that I can help you professionally or your business, please don't hesitate to reach out. That's what your Chamber of Commerce is here for. We're happy to be of support. And we look forward to seeing you all very soon. I'll be doing a live tomorrow from the Chamber's Facebook page just to chat a little bit about what we have coming up. A ton of ribbon cuttings, some special events, an amazing summer speaker series. There sure is a lot going on. We're happy to be here and serve our community. We'll see you soon. Take care.